And welcome into Bon Appetit, or to your health, because we're going to put health and give it a great taste. How about that? Because we're ready on May the 12th, which is the Saturday before Mother's Day, for Herb Day in Old Alabama Town, and you're going to be able to get a taste of something that's actually good for you. And we have with us Carolyn Gomillion. And Carolyn, you've been a part of the Herb Society for
at
quite
least
some time.
15 years
Long
now.
time.
I think I may be our oldest member
Is
now.
that right? Charter member, not in age, but in longevity. And of course, they've been doing the Herb Show for 21 years.
22 years.
22, my goodness.
Yes.
Long time.
Had a birthday.
Yeah.
I didn't even know it.
we did. And you've been helping us for many, many
yes,
years.
at least 12 of those 22 years. That's amazing.
It's a great way to spend Mother's Day weekend, the Saturday before Mother's
Right.
Day, and to take your kids and your grandkids,
Yeah.
and to have fun and to learn.
Exactly. It's
I
a
love
wonderful family-free learning event.
Yeah.
And we have children's activities, lots of children's activities, and then we will have demonstrations. We will have chickens from Eat South, and with someone accompanying them.
Yes.
Right.
And,
not to eat, even though they're from Eat South.
Yeah, right. And bees and educational type things that help. We connect with all organizations that promote sustainability, like we want to do with our emphasis on herbs. So it will be a fun day.
Yes.
Starts at 8 o'clock, and we will have we have 3 programs, and we will have an herbalist to talk about medicinal herbs. I think she starts at 9 o'clock, and we have Sweet Creek restaurant chef is going to be
And they're good.
They are good, and she's going to be doing a dish that she's just created for this event, and it's called hopped up pasta.
Ooh.
Because hops are the herb of the year.
I'll be there. Yeah.
Okay, and then our third program is from a local brewery who will be Thomas Bond, who will be talking about beer making process in using hops.
Using hops, because hops is the herb of the year. We're not promoting a beer drinking here. We're just showing you how herbs are used in different types of things.
Well, you've got something that really looks good here.
Yes, this is our famous rosemary lemonade, and we will be passing out samples of that. We have done that since our first Herb Day, and I'll give you a little information on how to make it in case you would like to make it.
Love it.
Okay. You start by making a simple syrup, which is, we're making a lot of it, so you want 3 cups of sugar, 3 cups of water. Boil that until it dissolves and thickens a little bit, not too much, but just dissolves basically. And you want 4 to 5 tablespoons of rosemary. Now what I do is I just take 4 or 5 stems of rosemary, like a stem like this, wash them good, rub them in your hands, and throw them in the pot with the sugar and water, and let them steep for a while.
Okay.
Okay. So the recipe calls for 9 cups of water, and the simple syrup that you've made with 3 cups of water, and a key thing to put in it is salt.
Yes.
Salt.
Believe it or not.
Yes.
A half tablespoon of salt. And of course your fresh lemon juice.
Okay, and how many lemons? You squeeze the lemons, right?
We do.
Yeah. And how many lemons would it take to do that? Just about? And of course, obviously, lemons vary in size.
They do. Well, it calls for 1.5 cups of fresh lemon juice.
So you have to squeeze enough to get that.
Yeah, you do.
And but that's kind of, don't you do it to taste?
We do.
You taste it, and if it needs a little more.
You do.
I mean, good cooks are kind of taste cooks.
Right.
That's exactly right.
Okay, so that should serve how many people then?
9 cups, 10 people.
Okay.
A glass.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
And it's healthy.
Now, if you're pressed for time, as we often are in our hurried society, you can resort to using some prepackaged products if you don't have time to squeeze those lemons. But
Well, frozen lemonade, I guess.
or
you could-
frozen
something
lemonade,
like that
yes, you
do.
could.
If
Or
it's the
Crystal
real
Light
deal.
if
Yeah.
you're not doing
Yeah.
sugar.
So there are options if you're, if you've got unexpected people or whatever.
Yes,
And then you, of course, put a couple of sprigs of the rosemary on the top.
yes,
So that becomes the filtering system that gives it that additional rosemary taste.
exactly.
Great. Well, Carolyn, this recipe is going to be available. Just call me at 277-5000. Say you want the lemonade recipe. And of course, Herb Day is May the 12th. It's the day before Mother's Day. A great opportunity to buy, because they're going to have soaps out there and fragrances and that are all natural.
Yes.
Exactly. Natural products, cosmetic type products.
Absolutely.
But also we have music. It'll be a fun
Oh,
day
yeah.
of music
Yeah.
and activities for the children. The 3 demonstration programs of the herbalist, and let's see, we have a variety of vendors, a potter. So for gifts for
Yeah.
Mother's
Yeah,
Day,
bird
plant
houses.
related.
And now
Right.
is the time to stock up, to buy your herbs and get them in the ground. So you can buy your herbs then too.
That's the most crucial part. Plant vendors,
Right.
yes.
Yeah,
we have,
absolutely.
Yes, we have Eagles Roost. Do you remember?
Good,
They-
good.
They,
Right.
they're
Yep.
with us,
Great.
and other vendors. We have
Great.
Bottle Tree Bob, who comes with all of his
Fantastic.
iron work.
Just
Good.
a good
Good.
day.
It is.
Okay, so it's May the 12th, day before Mother's Day. It's free. Old Alabama Town starts at 8, ends at 3. We'll see you there, and we'll be right back right after this.